What's up everybody? In today's video we'll look at how to make these long shadows and add some faded background. Then we'll just turn it to something like this at the end. This is just an afterthought, but the most important thing is how we are going to make these shadows. Without wasting much of our time, let's dive right into it. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time, please hit the subscribe button. If you find this video helpful, please hit the like button, and without further ado, let's get right into it. All right, the first thing we need to do is to create a new document. I'm using the Instagram size, which is 3000 by 3000. Let's just delete this text and let's make our background white. Okay, let's make it solid and let's click white. Okay, let's bring in our text. By bringing our text tool, double tap on your default text and just bring in the word shadows. So after typing our text, we're just going to make this all caps by touching this one here and just click OK. So for the fonts that we are using, I'm using Bebas. So we're going to go to our font, go to the text tool here and just scroll down to where you see font and just select Bebas. Okay, so just going to make this real big, and we're going to bring our grid tool and make it center align. Okay, we're going to click on this, then just make it center align and click off. We're going to click here so that we can take off the grid. Okay, let's do some adjustment to our text by coming here and clicking on the spacing and just make it a little bit closer. Okay, I think we are having -4 there, and that's okay. So let's bring in our grid again and just align it to the center and let's click off. So the next thing is to make a duplicate of our text. So we're going to come here and say duplicate, and we're going to align it to the first one, and we're going to make another duplicate and align it to the first one again. So in our layer structure, we are going to merge this first two and select these two. Just in case you didn't see what I did, I actually selected this and just mark these two, and I came back here and I merged them. Okay, gonna click OK. Now that we have this merged, we're gonna come here and just drag it down a bit. Okay, so what we are going to do now is actually to flip this upside down. Okay, we're gonna come here and go to crop. Here we're just going to click on this, okay, because we want to flip upside down, and just click OK. So we're going to go to the perspective tool because that's where the whole magic is going to take place, which is this, and we're going to put it on and just stretch the edges. Okay, stretch it until, make sure that when you are stretching it, it's aligning to the grid so that you can have equal length. Okay, so once you're done like this, just click OK, and we're going to bring in a shape. By bringing a shape like this, then we're going to go to where we have fill, and we're going to choose gradient. On our gradient, we're going to go to the gradient. Let me show you that. We're going to come here and we are going to select this. Okay, and let's select this back again. We're going to come here and we're going to bring it to 0, and for this one we're going to change the color to white. Okay, white. Okay, so we are having this gradient white fade into transparency, and we're going to click off. Okay, now this is what we are going to drag, expand until it fills, but it fades the bottom of our shape. Okay, so we can actually make this real long until it gives that fade. Okay, so we're going to click OK. Then we're going to make sure that our faded rectangle is on top of this shadow, and we're going to bring this to the top of our structure. Okay, our layer structure, and we're going to click off. So we have this now. We're going to touch this first one and use the notch tool. It's not actually called the notch, it's called the position tool, and we are going to push it down a bit. Okay, let's take this down and let's push it up a bit and just make sure that it's aligned. Okay, because the perspective tool can just make some differences. Okay, we are almost done with our design. So just to make things a little bit fancier, we're going to bring in those gadgets that we used in the beginning, and this one I'm going to provide this in the description link, and let's just scale it down so that it be something like this. Okay, So we have this. For the text that was on top, I'm going to take some default text from here. Okay, where I clicked is actually here. Okay, we have some default text that you can just use for your design. So for this, I'm just going to scale it a little bit, scale it down. I want it to be very small so that it can create contrast with the big text. Let's bring in our grid again so that we can align it to the middle. Okay, let's go to line spacing, because those spacing is too much, and just drag it until it's a little bit nice. So let's make the text to be bold. Okay, we have the text here, and just make it bold. Okay, and for the other one, we're going to bring in our shape and just drag, resize it to the size that you want, and just position using your grid to make sure that everything is aligned to the middle, since you are using the center alignment, and just round off the edge to about 4 or 5. Okay, and for the color, let's just take purple. Okay, we're going to duplicate this first text by coming here and duplicate and drag it here, and we're going to change the text color to white. Okay, and white, and let's just put the name of the company or the store. Let's say Willy Gadget. Okay, this is a fictional name, Willy Gadget, and let's just click off. Let's make this all caps, and let's just place it in the middle. Okay, for our alignment tool, let's use the center, because we are going to come to the line spacing. We're actually done with the design. I just wanted to show you the drop shadow, but these are just other things that you can actually watch. So for the spacing, let's just stretch it a little bit, and let's just make sure it's aligned to the center. We can reduce the size. Let's undo that. We can reduce the size and just align it to the middle, and that's it. Okay, let's increase this a bit, and let's align it again. So that brings us to the end of the video. I hope you find it helpful. If you find it helpful, please hit the like button. If this is your first time, please hit the subscribe button. And today is day 37 of me teaching what I know as a graphic designer. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.